Hi. I think this is part 5. The Muslim who hates questions. I could always change the title, but I think I'll keep it that way, this way. It's an ongoing thing that's taking place right now. I have no idea how it's going to end, but there's some things in here that help reveal truths about Islam. So I decided to put it into YouTube video form. Okay, when I do my words, I'll be using this side of my face. When I do the Muslims, I'll be doing this side, plus the mock Arabic accent. You know, uglier side of my face for the Muslim. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, all right. What does quote obey Allah and obey His Messenger mean to you? It's only damnation if the Quran is to be consistent on the whole partnering thing. That's all. I don't see how I have lied here by pointing this fact out. I don't see it at all. Maybe you can try to show where I've lied, but good luck, for I don't see how being logical about something equals lying and being deceptive. I don't see it at all. You know? It's an observation. How am I lying, you know? But anyway, let's see what he says here. I don't have to speak a word because that would mean you couldn't make a proper accusation in the first place. The only thing I'm saying is that if the Quran is to be consistent about partnering, then you have to go to hell for saying you want to partner with Allah, and do partner with Allah in that your goal is to bring about Islam. Not the exact words, but it's pretty dang close. That to me is fire time. For Allah hates that you partner with Him, even though He calls Him, you know, even though He calls Himself we and our and us. You know? Ha ha ha! I smile when you keep bringing that taqqiya topic, desperately trying to evade my grilling. Desperately? I don't have to lie for anything, even if what you say is true. Well, if you study Islam, sure sounds like you are allowed to lie if you want. Because the situation here demands you tell the truth, not me. Hey, thanks for being truthful here. I agree with you there. It was you who accused us of shirk by obeying Muhammad without any Quranic proof for that. Hey, again, it's only shirk if the Quran is to be consistent about partnering with Allah, being shirk. That's all. And to obey both Allah and Muhammad, to me, seems to be shirk. But again, that's only if the Quran is to be consistent on shirk. That's all. I don't see how I'm lying here or being deceptive here. Just stating a logical observation is all. You know? That's all. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not trying to be deceptive here. I'm just telling them the way it is, you know? So, if you were... so, it is you who is taqqiyaing continuously now. Wrong. And because you just realized that you lied in your first comment. Saying I lied doesn't make it so. And anyone reading this thread can't, or seeing this video, can see that you're trying to accuse someone's observations as lies. I'd call that taqqiya on your part. You accuse me of being the one causing confusion. Not so. It's reversed by you trying to call me a liar from bringing up what shirk is, if the Quran is to be consistent about Allah hating partnering. You know? Yeah, that's all. You now desperately wish to cover up by lying some more and making distraction. I think the word from you is project. I think you're projecting. That's the word I think I use. You now desperately wish to cover up by lying some more and making distraction. Projection. Yeah, I'd call that projection on his part. I am just asking. The the authenticity of your claim that we commit shirk by obeying. No. It just seems that you are doing shirk by partnering Mo with Al, in that you have to obey both. You're supposed to obey Allah and Muhammad. Thus, you make them partners in obeying, which is partnering. Yeah. And plus, there's another thing in the Quran that says that you're supposed to give to Allah and Muhammad your booty, your war booty. Which again sounds like it's the partnering in which you're supposed to give them. So, okay. No, it just seems to me that you're doing shirk by partnering Mo with Al, in that you have to obey both. It just seems that you'd be damned if the Quran were to be consistent with on what shirk is. Unpardonable, that's all. Why do I have to lie to ask for proof? Did I say you did? No. By saying that I lie, when I bring forth proof for reasons for something seems to be a lie on your part, that's all. Maybe my questions are too much for your lie-addicted weak brain? That now your panic alarm went off and you started screaming taqqiya frantically to get out of the trap you carelessly pulled yourself in? I don't have to lie for anything, because I'm just asking the evidence and proof to determine authenticity of your claim. What? The claim that you said you wanted to partner? The claim that the, quote, clear signs, the Quran, want you to obey Allah and its messenger? Which seems, yeah. Which seems like shirk? I don't, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, which seems like partnering, thus shirk. What claim am I lying about? To stop crying and give what I'm asking for, which is part 1. Well, as I can see, you want to mess up this whole exchange as much as possible. If so, why? By starting some new topics without... See, now I was trying to say questions or topics. By starting some new topics without dealing with the old topic, and by twisting something I have said as a response to your lie. Again, where have I lied? How is an opinion and pointing out a logical observation in the Quran about shirk a lie to you? And by denying something you actually said, such as, and calling me a liar when I never had to lie for anything. You call me a liar, therefore you are a liar. For again, where have I lied? I haven't lied. Such helps you escape for being caught at what? Lying? Again, for the countless time, where have I lied? So, for your argument's sake, now I will withdraw for everything I said and start all over again with the issue. I won't answer to any of your previous comments. That sounds understandable. I can see why you would want to. Part 2. I thought, why not continue in the inbox instead of dealing with some 40 segregated comments? Don't like the possibility of people seeing me asking you where I've lied and you not coming forward with the evidence? I guess I can see why you'd want to run off to inbox and talk in secret. So I decided to send the rest of the things in your inbox. Okay, I will start all over your first comment and started this whole argument. Please check the inbox. You do realize that by keeping all this dialogue, you do realize that I'm keeping all this dialogue and will keep that for making into video someday, which I'm doing now. Don't you? You should check out some of my video exchanges with Muslims to see how it will probably unfold between us. No, I don't have to check out your videos because I have seen many of Sam Shamun's and I know the tricks he plays. Tricks such as tricks, that means lies. So what has he lied about? Evidence, please. And I can feel that
what kind of videos yours will be from the exchanges I had with you so far.
And what do you think they will be?
And about keeping the dialogue, that will be nice as we are moving on to the inbox.
We are? Oh yeah, we are.
It will be much easier for you to keep track of what I say, and we are all starting all new.
That's understandable.
I wish you really made one video on this conversation of ours after we are done someday, please.
For sure. And I've decided to post the features. I've decided to post the feature script here. In case you accuse me of lying in inbox like other Muslims accuse me of.
As you were the first to comment under the video, I came later disagreeing with you. It is you who should come up with evidence, not me.
Evidence of what? That shirk is unpardonable? How come you don't seem to believe that part? How come you don't seem to believe that? How come you don't seem to believe that? That is in your Quran. What your Quran says. How come you don't believe that?
I will copy paste what you said. Your very first comment.
Okay.
Let's start again. New and settle this out.
Okay.
Maybe I didn't know that I'm really doomed. I need to get this clear.
You're only doomed if the Quran is right about partnering with Allah.
This is what you said, quote, Muslims are Mohammedans because the Quran tells you to obey Allah and Muhammad, making Allah a partner.
Right. Right. Yeah, you kept on saying, and I said, you'll be damned if you obey Muhammad. I never said the Quran said that. And thus, I took you for being a liar there about me. I took it as you trying to lie about me. You know?
Then later you added, quote, it is shirk to partner with Allah. I tremble for you if Islam is true.
Right. 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 And it had nothing to do with my first quote. You just posted correctly. You finally posted correctly. It had to do with you saying you and even those with you want to partner with Allah to help advance Islam, which is noble, but according to the Quran results in your damnation if the Quran is to be consistent. If the Quran is to be consistent on what shirk is and Allah hating having a partner so much, even though he uses the royal we, you know, and calls himself we, our, and us, you know, that majestic we stuff, which the only person that Injil used was a demon-possessed man named Legion because he was made demons.
I will write down how I interpret your comment as,
okay.
1. Quran is a living being and has the power to command people and act as a messenger to instruct people.
Well, it seems that would be the case, thanks to this scripture from the Quran. This is from Quran Surah 59:21. It says, if we, Allah, had sent down this Quran upon a mountain, you would have seen it humbled and coming apart from fear of Allah. You know, the Quran is being with a certain phobia, perhaps acrophobia, since it's in heaven with Allah. Is it a partner of Allah then? Quran 59 continues with, and these examples Allah likes to say we again, present to the people that perhaps they will give thought. Is that wise to give them that kind of thought when shirk is unpardonable? So thus, I give his name. I'm not going to say it here. So thus, Sha, whatever, yeah, I'm not going to say the last name. You seem to be right about the Quran being a living thing.
2. Obey Muhammad makes him a partner of Allah.
Only only if you are to obey Allah and Muhammad, making them partners in your obedience of them. Yes.
Which is shirk and brings damnation.
Only if the Quran is to be consistent of Allah having you put partner with him, in this case Mo.
To put that in a more simple way, you're telling me it will be shirk to obey Muhammad.
It seems to be the case, since to obey Allah as well, yes, because you're partnering, yeah.
Which means obeying Muhammad brings damnation.
Only if the Quran is to be consistent with Allah having a partner associated with him, in this case Muhammad, in your obedience to both of them.
The above two interpretation is what I get from your very first comment.
Well, when you're going at me, it seemed like you were trying to make me a liar. You don't see how it seemed that you don't see how that seemed to be the case?
If you think I interpreted them wrong, please specify where.
Oh, shoot. I've got to get out of here because I'll add one more thing before I go. I say this. Shoot, I went over 15 minutes. Oh well. No, it just seemed that you were trying to make me a liar by saying something I didn't say, which is to obey Muhammad will result in your damnation. No, it just seems that it will result in your damnation if the Quran is to be consistent. What I really said at the beginning was Muslims are Mohammedans because the Quran tells you to obey Allah and Muhammad, making Allah a partner. You would then add the word shirk to it, something I didn't do. Yeah. Something I didn't do. Yeah, something I didn't say at the beginning when I said that. But you know, it seems fitting that the word shirk would be put to that. So in a way, I think you agree with me when I said the Quran says that partnering with Allah is shirk, which you later said you wanted to do. And you and Muslims around you. Okay,